Okay, so this is day 3 of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Um, if you've been watching my previous 2 live streams, you are aware that clearly the game has bugs, technical issues with the performance, and there's this annoying bug where when you click on progression, right, to continue, when you finish the mission, there's a progression, right, that goes into the Metropolis um, leveling up uh, cloud, right, where you level up and all that. And it's stuck on that. It's stuck on that Metropolis loading circle, and it's communicating with the servers, and it gets stuck, and you can't exit. You can't do pretty much nothing. The only thing you can do is go to the control panel and just turn off the video game and end the task of the program that way. So that bug, it's been an issue for me throughout those 2 live streams that I did, part 1 and part 2. In terms of performance, it's really heavy on a memory and shaders. Shaders are very heavy on the memory, and for some reason the shaders are either they're having a difficult time with the SSD to communicate with the SSD to load the shaders. There's some kind of a bottleneck there, like a memory leak or something with the shaders. So, as I said yesterday, Suicide Squad, it's one of those games that it's a bit of a letdown because they had plenty of time to fix all of those issues, to address all of those issues, to get everything ready to go, and have a smooth launch. I am aware it's a live service game, but they had so many opportunities to do open betas, right? To invite everybody to open beta, to collect feedback and data from various different PC specs, right? And they could have easily collect that data and try to figure out what they can do to optimize this game for different type of PC setups, like, right, NVIDIA, AMD, etc., Intel, AMD. And I don't think they did that. I think they done closed beta, like invitation only. So, and the game's been out for a month now, because we're almost in March, man. We're almost getting close to spring. We're almost in March right now, and the game's been out for a month, and they still haven't fixed those issues. Not that many people are playing online. You got roughly 866 people the last time I checked on Steam. I don't know what it's like on PlayStation and Xbox. I think it's probably bigger on PlayStation and Xbox. But on a PC, it's about roughly 866 people playing. The number might be lower. It might be 700, because I checked that 2 days ago. After 3 days, it might be even lower than that. So I don't know what's going to happen with this game. Should you purchase this game? I would wait, man. Wait till this becomes available on Game Pass, which I'm sure it will be available on Game Pass. One way or the other. It will be available on PlayStation Plus and Game Pass. So I would just wait for Game Pass and PlayStation Plus version. Right now, you're just wasting your money, to be honest, because we don't even know if they're going to support this game, and what's the longevity life of this game. You look at Arkham Knights. How many people are playing Arkham Knights, right? So, do I enjoy this game? I mean, I have fun. I'm not going to say that I'm not. I do have fun. My only problem with the game is uh, those issues that I addressed, which is technical issues not being optimized properly, and these ridiculous bugs that are so annoying that you constantly have to restart your game, close the game, come back again, and do those missions all over again to get your progressions, to level up. That's what stops me from having a great experience with this game. That is one of the issues that I have with this game. It's, the story, it is what it is. This is not the first time they killed the Batman, Superman. If you've been following DC comic books and even Marvel, people die and they come back. All your heroes die and they come back. So they've done this many times. Evil Batman, evil Superman, etc., right? They even had Batman versus Dracula, for crying out loud. Okay, they even had Batman versus aliens and versus Predator. Yeah, there is actually. So that's just the comic book world. Anything's possible. That's the beauty about the comic book. Anything and everything is possible. We're not dealing with a real world. We're dealing with a comic book world. And Christopher Nolan movies were something that was created in a universe. What if it was real? I always try to tell people, don't compare Christopher Nolan movies of Dark Knight to the comic book, because what Christopher Nolan did with the Dark Knight, and even he said it, he was trying to bring those characters into, let's say, if they really existed in a real life, and they didn't have any superpowers. They were just, hey, Batman has certain skills, but he can be killed. Bane has certain skills, but he can be killed. So he created a universe where, what if the characters were real? They were humans, but they had certain trait of skills, right? And that was the Christopher Nolan Batman universe, with the Batman Begins, Dark Knight, and Dark Knight Rises. But if you look at comic books, the comic book world, anything's possible. We can clone millions of Batmans. They can come back in many different forms, right? If you follow comic books of DC Universe, you know that anything and everything's possible. So I have no problem with the story. I'm okay. That doesn't bother me. I'm having fun. Trying to deal with all the brainiacs versions of the superheroes, right? Evil Batman, evil Superman, right? Evil Green Lantern and all that. But what stops me from enjoying this game, personally, is the issues that it has, technical issues and bugs. If they can fix those technical issues, if they can fix those bugs, then I'll give this game a solid. Yeah, I know it's going to be shocking. I'll give it a solid 8. I would. Because the graphics are great, man. The environments and everything, the special effects in the game, it's a AAA quality. This is not like a mobile game or something. You're getting a AAA quality here with Unreal Engine 4. I mean, it really looks good. I just want to be able to play the game without any issues and problems, So, but here's the problem before we continue, and I'm sorry that I have to make this introduction so long. The issue is this. They already lost a bunch of money on this game because it wasn't selling well. It's number one. Number two, Warner Brothers Discovery, it's already not happy because they didn't meet the quota. They didn't, meet the expectations that they were hoping for this game. And this game, of course, was expensive. It was not cheap. You have to hire all of these actors, do all of this, programmers from Rocksteady and all that. All of that takes a lot of money and effort. Campaign, advertisements, etc., etc. Music soundtracks, all of that. And then, of course, the issues that the game has with the servers and bugs and technical issues with the performance, all of that stuff. And now players are moving to Helldivers 2. They're dropping like flies from Suicide Squad servers. Like I said, the last time I checked, there was 866 people playing. The number might be lower, maybe 700. So, is this game gonna survive? And I'll just say this before we continue, which I had said this yesterday. I personally don't think that this game's gonna survive. I would love to be proven wrong. Listen, I like to be proven wrong. It's not about me trying to be right all the time. I don't want to be right. Most of the time, I wish I was wrong. But looking at the statistics and looking at where this game is right now, I don't know. They have to pull some miracle, dude. They would have to like really pull some miracle out of the hat and turn everything around. And is that possible? Look, anything's possible. But are they going to do it? I don't know, man. We'll just have to wait and see. But I wouldn't keep my hopes too high. You know, look at the Arkham Knight. I mean, what's the latest on the Arkham Knight? Arkham Knights. I'm sorry, Arkham Knights. Is anybody even playing it? Right? Is anybody even talking about it? So, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But look, whatever happens with this game, hopefully Rocksteady will learn the lesson. Hopefully Warner Brothers Interactive will learn the lesson of what to do and what not to do. Like I said yesterday. And that's all I can hope for Rocksteady. I wish Rocksteady the best of luck, man. They're a great company. I know this was a flop. I know that this was a failure. I understand that. But when you fail, you can also learn and you can get even better. You know, we all make mistakes. We all make errors. We all make bad decisions. I have made bad decisions in the past too. So I can see Rocksteady coming back from this and making something even better. You know, so that's the silver lining that I look at. Anyway, enough of chit chat. It's been 13 minutes. Let's jump into this game. Let's see if there's still technical issues. Let's see if there's still problems, and let's see if I can play this today. Part 3. All right, so let's jump right into it. Hold on. Here we go. I hope my controller will work. I've been having some issues with my controller. It's still loading, by the way. And we'll see. All right. 60 frames. All right. All right. We're in the medium settings. Balanced. Quality. Well, let's see how far it goes. All right. So, let's continue. Let me check my map. I like to do these side missions to level up. See, I'm not in a hurry to just like speed run. I know a lot of people like to do that. They want to speed run through the game. I'm like, no, man. I want to take my time and enjoy this. You know, no rush. You know what I mean? Contracts.
Get out of town!
All units. The
Hold on.
resistors are part of Amanda Waller's sideshow, Argus. She'll try to field more criminals. If it's only these four. I expected more from her.
This is Lois Lane broadcasting for the Daily Planet. Who is the plant-controlling meta who's recently joined the battle for Metropolis? Is Poison Ivy alive? It seems like the natural conclusion after a...
See what all we got. Whatever we got here going on. What is this? Contract. Let's do the contract. I like doing these contracts because these contracts gives you unlockables that you can unlock. Let me see my looks. Do I have anything in terms of looks that it's available? No, nothing yet. Let me see if she has anything that's available. Nope, nothing yet. Okay.
giant plant was spotted in the city. Isley, a scientist...
So I'm gonna do the contract. She's right over here.
Guys, the contract server is already running hot. I could use a better data caching system. Like... Brainiacs. Hook me up with one of those data terminals, and I'll hook you up with extra contracts.
Years ago, Ivy made international headlines after saving Gotham from the Scarecrow's cloudburst attack, and sacrificing her life in the process. It's unclear if Ivy has returned, or if another meta has developed the ability to control people. And combat to defend the giant plant structure. A new resistance effort? I'm going to keep digging. No pun intended. Stay safe, Metropolis.
Bit of a rush!
I cannot believe Ivy is performing experiments on Waller's soldiers.
Have you seen Ivy's pupils? Who could say no to those?
But I was Waller's experimental subject.
That is so sad.
Oi! I spy Hack's target! It's tech support time!
This Crocodile Dundee boomerang, man, it's so hilarious. I love him.
Trooper unit got taken.
Watch that! You want it! Get Hack to scan the... Oh, wait, you are Hack!
Boomerang,
Another shield effectiveness test. Hack, did I... You know what? Fine. It keeps them out of my damn sanctum.
okay? Big emoji of me cracking my knuckles.
And always count on Hack for computer shit. Oh, like the old mate, the panic. You calling her an assistant? No! I used to have a lucky paperclip. I talked to him before I got into Boomerang. Oh,
Let me adjust the vibration of my controller a little bit. Go to the option. I want my vibration to be... Yeah, right there.
Resistors
All right, the performance is a little bit better today. I don't know what they did, but it's slightly better. It's not, you know, perfect, but it's definitely better than what I had yesterday. Let's just put it that way. It's an improvement.
Any surviving units, secure those boomerangs for study.
Already gone. Fine. At least tell my next of kin now. What's his name? Balls that up.
Firing on boomerang.
Some John Wick shit right here.
Interesting. Adapting his attacks around the stolen speed force.
Running with the wildlife.
The resistors are taking you apart. Fight harder.
Hell yeah.
No place to hide.
Boomer's kicking ass, man. Say what you want to say. John Wick style, kicking that ass.
Needless performance, but Harkness's boomerangs are deadly. Unencumbered by honor. Boomerang streaks ahead.
Way to go, man. Oh, there it is, right there. I see him, I see him. Let's finish this guy.
We're good. Just another day assembling a virtual server from Alien Tech. The things I do to keep you four occupied.
All right, so I noticed the performance is a little bit better today. Okay, I'm at steady 60 FPS. It drops down to maybe 58, 57, but it stays above, you know, 57, 58, close to 60. So the performance a little bit better today.
Contracts at once. Schedule yourself some extra mayhem, eh? On me.
Like I said, there's still some drops in the frames, but it's definitely better than what I have experienced yesterday. Ooh, got a new shotgun. Nice. Yeah, so it's much better performance now. And that's good. In terms of settings, this is what I'm using, by the way. If you guys are wondering what type of settings I'm using, this is what I'm using. I got my DLSS, Deep Learning Super Sampling. I got the anti-aliasing, upscaling quality at balanced, and everything else at medium. Yes, ray tracing, it's off. Field of view is 100. Motion blur, all these other filters are off. Film grain is off. Ray tracing just sucks the life out of your GPU, man. You know, I understand that ray tracing can help with certain games to make it more realistic. But I feel certain games like this one, where there's so much going on when you got too many things going on all at once, I don't think it's that important, you know, because you're not going to have time to look at the ray tracing, the reflection, because you're too busy fighting the enemies and it's too fast, too quick. So I don't think it's that big of a deal here. On certain games, you know, when you're like traveling and it's a slow paced game and there's a lot of stuff to see, you know, then maybe I can see the ray tracing being a big deal there. But here, turn that off. So I'm getting pretty good 60 FPS now here. Way better than yesterday. So this is good news. So this is good that performance is better now than yesterday.
I know you're listening, criminals. I investigated debris from your vehicular.
So that means that they're listening to feedback. That means they're trying to get this game to work properly. So that's good.
You know that, don't you?
Team comms only. Gotta get something off your chest, you.
Like I said yesterday, I know that this game will get better and better, but it's going to be a little bit too late. You know what I'm saying? I know they're going to fix this. I know they're going to get everything running smooth and all that. But by then, no one's going to care. No one's going to be playing this. People are going to be playing other things like Helldivers 2, Rise of Ronin, and Dragon's Dogma 2, right? The upcoming Baldur's Gates, DLCs and whatnot, right? They're going to be too busy playing other things. And then they're going to forget about this game. And that's the sad part. So when I say hopefully they'll learn this lesson, what I mean by that is next time you make a video game, do a proper testing. Do an open beta, not a closed beta. Closed beta is not going to tell you anything. Open beta where you can test every system, every platform, and you can communicate with NVIDIA and AMD to see what you can do in terms of performance, stability, things like that. Test the servers, make sure the servers are working. I mean, you got so much time. See, this is the sad part. Rocksteady had so much time available from last year, the entire year of 2023, to really get all of this working hunky-dory and just good. And they failed on that. They were so focused on giving us these trailers, campaign, throwing money at the campaign and hiring all of these actors in a Warner Brothers studio to create all of these commercials and advertisements to get people to pre-order the game, right? Instead of focusing on, hey, let's give them an open beta. Let's show them what we got so far. And let's listen to feedback. It's better to listen to negative feedback while you're doing the open beta a year before the release than to listen to negative feedback when you finally release the game and it's not ready and you're getting all the negative feedback. So what I'm trying to say, they could have avoided this iceberg. And that's the sad part here about this game. That's the tragedy. That is the biggest tragedy here. They could have avoided hitting the iceberg if they had taken notes and listened to the feedback. They could have done that throughout the entire year, last year, 2023. And they didn't do that. What did they do? They did an invitation. They get the journalists from Wall Street Journal and PC Gamer, PlayStation Access, blah blah blah, all these other journalists to be invited to go to Los Angeles, Warner Brothers studio, right, and they show them a little bit of a demo of how the game is. That's not how you do it. I'm sorry, Warner Brothers. You must be new at video games. Clearly, Warner Brothers, you are new at video games. And you got a lot to learn. Same thing with the Mortal Kombat 1. How did Mortal Kombat 1 do? It didn't do that well. Tekken 8, it's mopping the floor. I repeat this again. Tekken 8, it's mopping the floor with Mortal Kombat 1. It's mopping the floor. And then some. How's the Arkham Knight doing? The Arkham Knights. Is anybody even playing it? Even though it's on Game Pass and the PlayStation Plus. Is anybody playing it? I doubt it. That's anybody playing it. And then you have this. So that's 3 games in a row, man. That's pretty bad. The only success you had so far, Warner Brothers Interactive, is that Harry Potter game. Yeah, the Harry Potter game. That's it. The Harry Potter game so far. And of course, the Lord of the Rings games in the past. Sure, I understand that. But that's it. That's all you had. That's the only success you had so far. That's why you're stuck. It's plummeting. It's plummeting. As far as the Rocksteady, this is a very valuable lesson for them. What is that people want to see? As I said yesterday, people want to see Batman, Superman. They want to see Batman fight Superman or Superman fight Batman. Or they want to see Batman and Superman working together, fighting the common enemy. Or maybe the outside enemy that we have never seen before. Right? That's what they want to see. And people want to play as their heroes. Batman, Superman, Flash, Wonder Woman. Right? Etc., etc. Green Lantern. That's what they want. You can throw in the Aquaman there too. Yeah, they want to play as Aquaman. Yeah, put him in there as well. So they don't want this. I mean, I have no problem with Suicide Squad. It's goofy. It's fun. I enjoy it. But I understand the majority. You got to remember, Rocksteady. You're making a game for majority. You're not making a game for a few minorities. Sadly, I hate to say this, but the minority never counts. It never counts. Minority will never count. That's just the ugly nature of the world. The minority will never be looked at. What is it they're looking at? Majority. They're looking at majority. And what does the majority want? Majority wants to play as Batman, as Superman. That's what they want. So, or as Wonder Woman. And maybe you should focus on that. Or how about a Joker? Why bring a new Joker? Why not have that old Joker? If it ain't broke, why fix it? Why bring some goofy new Joker? Some skinny, goofy new Joker. I don't take him seriously. He doesn't look like a Joker to me. He just looks like some kind of a teenager who want to be a Joker. You see, you're making all of these mistakes. To whom are you catering? This is why the Hollywood and the movies are really struggling right now. To whom are you catering to? To whom are you catering? You surely as hell, you're not catering to me. You're not catering to others when you make these ridiculous movies. And that's why they're failing. So why don't you wake up and start catering movies to majority? Kurt Russell talked about this. I make movies for everybody. I don't make movies just for specific certain groups of people. If you look at Kurt Russell, and he's right, and if you look at Kurt Russell and you look at his movies, he makes movies for everybody. And that's what he wanted to do. He wants to make movies for everyone, and he did. So there's a valuable lesson to learn here. I know we're in a different world. I know it's a different culture. I understand that. But this new culture is really not helping the movie industry. Killing off James Bond, killing off all our heroes, bringing all these different characters to to appease. To appease to who? To few people? Majority of people don't give a shit about that stuff. Majority of people give a shit about, hey, who's the best guy that can play the character? Who's the best person that can do this job? It has nothing to do with skin color, has nothing to do with your ethnic background, has nothing to do with your religious beliefs. It has to do who is the best human being person that can pull this job, that can make this work. And that's what you need to focus on. Who's the best actor to portray this character? And that's why the Warner Brothers stock is plummeting, because they're making these ridiculous decisions. And it's really hurting the movie industry. It really is. I mean, you saw last year, it's really hurting the movie industry. It's not really helping. And you see that. I mean, they're struggling. Clearly, they're struggling. Clearly, they're struggling. They're really not doing well. I remember Hollywood back in the days. Holy shit, man. Badass movies after badass movies. Pulp Fiction, Speed, right? Blown Away with Tommy Lee Jones and Jeff Bridges. I mean, Jesus Christ, the list goes on and on. Hard Target with Jean-Claude Van Damme, John Woo. Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible 2, Gladiator, right? Black Hawk Down, Saving Private Ryan, right? You see all of these movies, right? And Minority Report, and it was some badass movies like they were coming out in the early 90s and even early 2000. But somewhere around 2019, 2020, things changed. Things changed. There was like this big shift, not just in movies, but also you see that in video games and TV shows. There's a major shift. And I don't care that this will be demonetized. I really don't care. But this is just something I feel that I have to get off my chest for the record. So let it be known for the record as to how I feel about today's Hollywood, how I feel about today's movies and today's video games. And I just feel like I had to say it for the record. Because I don't know how long I'm going to live, if I'm going to have another chance to say this and just to say it. So I felt like maybe I should just say it and let it be known how I feel. You know, in a time capsule. In a time capsule. So people know how I feel about it. And this is the reason why it sucks. And this is the reason why these games sucks. And why these movies suck. And look what they've done with James Bond. James Bond, it's a great example. You look at 007, No Time to Die, right? They killed off the James Bond. And now they're stuck. Barbara Broccoli, it's stuck. She doesn't know what to do. The producers don't know what the hell to do. Well, maybe, just maybe, you shouldn't have killed your main character that has been alive for 50-something years. No, 60 years. 60 years. Maybe you shouldn't have killed him. Maybe. And now you're stuck. Now you're stuck. And what are you going to do now? Good luck, right? Good luck. Dumb, stupid ideas. Dumb, stupid ideas, man. And for what? For what? Did you benefit anything from it? By catering to what? Few groups here and there? Did you benefit? No, you didn't. You didn't benefit. You benefit when you give majority what they want. That's when you benefit. When you give majority what they want, that's when you benefit. But anyway, that's just me. I just felt like I had to get this off my chest. I just felt like I had to say this, you know. Anyway, let's continue. Let's look at some more contracts. And also, let's look at my loadout. See what we have. And I'm not the only guy that feels this way. There's this Irish guy. I love this guy. His name is a critical uh, critical drinker. He calls himself a critical drinker, and he reviews the movies and TV shows. And I mean, he's spot on, dude. You might have seen him. I think no, he's not Irish. He's Scottish. I'm sorry. He's from Scotland. Two different things: Ireland, Scotland. All right, don't mix those two together. He's Scottish. He's from Scotland, and he has a Scottish accent, like Sean Connery. And you guys should check him out. You probably know who he is. The guy has millions of views, millions of subscribers. Critical drinker, and he's spot on about today's Hollywood, today's movies and everything. I mean, it's not just him. Look at Kurt Russell speaking out. Kurt Russell speaking out. A lot of actors now are starting to speak out. Even the guy from Seinfeld is speaking out against this whole nonsense. You know, this whole anti-comedy thing that they're doing right now. You know, so I'm not alone. I'm not alone on this island, guys, by expressing my feelings the way I express them regarding the movies, today's Hollywood, and video games. I'm not alone on this island. Trust me. Others have the same feelings about it as well. So let's change our weapons. What is this? I think I have a new shotgun. Whoa, this must be a new weapon. I'll take this. There we go. Let's look at the
If you need some of
talent.
the big words explained, just ask.
No need to read the fine print. Do the job, get paid, and nobody sues.
I love doing these contracts because when you do these contracts, you get a lot of goodies.
Don't want the wall here in Deadshot?
It's Hack I'm worried about.
Come on, she's one of us.
Shooting star. Let's do it. And then maybe we can go to this other mission. We're so screwed. But first, let's do shooting star.
TFX. Brainiac's bugs have been scanning Star Labs' Advanced Weapons Division. You ever hear the saying, send a thief to catch a thief?
Isn't that technically kidnapping?
Why not recall the first thief?
You know what? Forget it. Intercept that data and get us those advanced weapons.
In Director Bones' operation, see normal rise above its station.
Well, I'm happy to report that the performance is a little bit better now, guys.
Familiar to you, Harley.
Focusing on enough target.
She used to be all about plans and walking around just in a gym.
Airstrike.
And learning.
Group shot quit. I'm proud. Detonating the start.
How do I end up here?
Quinn and Lawton are being accompanied by what appears to be some kind of fish man and a fourth nondescript individual. Given Brainiac's ability to control members of the Justice League, is he moving on to lower-level metahumans to fill out his invasion? Or is Metropolis in danger of becoming the next Arkham City? Metropolis, stay safe out there and avoid these four. They're armed, dangerous, and likely up to no good.
Improve your support team. You might just improve your chances. Bit of a rush.
New target, Harley Quinn.
These flash-ass moves are no buck gonna use them on. Oh, you plan, Harley. Shoot back. Getting a head start.
Harley, how do you remain so upbeat in the face of overwhelming threat?
I think about all the people who weren't so lucky. Pushed down, their dreams dashed.
Let's get that weapons data. Almost tastes like guns.
Nice.
Oh, we messed them up, Boomer.
I'm taking off. Count on me for target shooting, Hal.
This is really a John Wick mode right now.
No Catwoman for the win. Plus, I'd have felt worse about shooting up Catwoman.
Only needed to hear the first part, Harley.
This action plan is one of Colonel Flagg's old faithfuls. Blow them all back to hell.
What do you see, Hack?
It's the Star Labs data. File structures. All messed up below. Bleeding alien guts.
Get us that fresh hardware and we'll handle all the alien guts they got.
Yeah, the old guts for guns exchange. We'll take care of your target, Narco.
Enemy snipers deployed, TFX. Watch your heads.
Spicy meatball is coming!
Defensive coming online.
Hold on, I want to. Can I change my loadout now? I want to get something different. I want to get this. Yeah.
Harkness is using the Speed Force's momentum to strike. Boom! Prioritizing target headshot. Joining the attack on Boomerang's target.
Let's see what else I got. I'm checking out these different weapons just to see. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Hold on. I thought I changed it.
That's all for you.
Honestly, it's in the name.
John Wick style.
Needless performance, but Harkness's boomerangs are deadly.
Relocating to find the enemy.
Aiming for death shot.
Shoot you down.
Let's go. John Wick style, man. Let's do this shit.
Stand in the way of a new Koru by stealing information. All units, you're losing numbers, but you still have discipline.
Gave me the shot.
Already gone.
Together we'll overcome your target, Boomerang. Any surviving units, secure those boomerangs for study. Moving to engage the enemy. Reprioritizing target.
Righto, I've got some.
That's a wrap. Schematics, fabrication instructions. Looks
That was some
basic like
serious
guns, I guess.
ass whooping, man. John Wick mode.
My comrades certainly do like
Boomerang's my favorite, man, because of his abilities that he has, you know, and his moves and combinations of these different combat moves. I love it, man. I can see why Angry Joe was using Boomerang. I see it now.
You're looking at the latest Star Lab prototype arms. Highly classified. Burst fire, fast action. Good staying power considering they're pew-pew guns made in a damn laboratory. No time for safety checks. Let's see what you do with them.
Let's use the talent points.
Got a mission?
Alright, let's level up our characters here.
How would you like to alter your brain today?
There we go. Take that. Shoot him up. You see, you can always go back to this game and level up with different characters, even when you finish it. Right now I'm playing with Boomerang, but when you finish the game, you can always go back. You can start trying with different characters. Like Deadshot, I can play with Deadshot, level him up. Then I can play with King Shark, level him up, and then Harley Quinn, I can play with her and level up, you know. Or you can just go ahead and jump in with other people online and just start playing, you know. Let's see what we got. Ooh. That's what we want. I'm all good here. Keep that. Shield mod, let me see. It's all good. How about this one? Yeah. Traversal mod. I'll go with this one. 17,000 damage.
Squad leader, or do I have to do everything myself?
So here's the good news. The good news is this. They have fixed the performance a little bit. It's almost like they were watching my live stream, dude. I wonder if...
Before returning to his assigned defensive duties. She's injured, but an active threat. Push any advantage. Use her concern for tearing casualties against her. Grind her down.
I almost have a feeling like
I want to say my plan
developers were watching my live stream yesterday and the day before yesterday, throughout the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. I really have a feeling like they were watching my live streams for 2 days over the weekend.
Oh, welcome to our club.
And that's good, man. It's good that they're looking at the feedback. It's good that, you know, that they're listening. Because now I can, when performance is good, now I can enjoy the game. You know, I can have a good time with this game. By the way, you can use any controller you want. I just want to say this right out of the gate. You can use whatever controller you want. PlayStation 5 controller, Xbox Series X controller, or you can use Stadia controller. You can use Amazon Luna controller, your Nintendo Switch controller, whatever you want. In this case, I use Amazon Luna controller.
Everyone is trying to kill us. That's right. And if you need me to stick a bomb in them, just say the word.
If you're ready to take on a support mission, I
I'll allow it.
Okay, we did a bunch of contracts. I think it's time for us to do this mission right here. The reason I say do the contracts and do the side missions because that will help you level up, and you want your characters to level up. You want your characters to be at the best possible level up point, so you can unlock new things, because when you have these abilities unlocked, when you have all of this stuff unlocked, it's just a joy to play. It's just a joy to go through it, have a good time, have fun, and just go out there and kick some ass, get into the John Wick mode, and have fun, dude. I look at this game as, hey, I'm having fun, you know, like no different than me playing a Frogger, you know, Frogger crossing the street, like that old Frogger game from 1980s, right? Or no different than me playing Pac-Man or Tetris. You know, it's just like, it's fun. It's a goofy fun. But the only issue is maybe it's a little bit too late now after a month. You know, or maybe if they cut down the price on the video game, or if they put the game on a Game Pass. I think they should put this game on a Game Pass and PlayStation Plus. I think that would really help. And they should cut down the price on the PC, on the Steam. Instead of $69, why don't you just charge it $40? There's things they can do. They can do some free DLCs, maybe a season pass for free. You know, there's a lot of things right now they can do to fix this, to ease the pain, and try to stay relevant. You know. So we'll see what happens, you know, with their release this March, next month, upcoming March 2024. They're gonna release the first season in March, and they're gonna include Joker and some other things. There's gonna be different levels. I think Gotham City is coming back, and that's gonna be awesome. Not just Metropolis. But also Gotham City. And I think they're releasing another level as well, where it looks like a Superman kryptonite area or something. So they're definitely releasing some other levels. Now, I assume it's a Superman's kryptonite hideout or something like that, because it looked like it, because it wasn't specified as to what it is, but it looked like something where there's a lot of ice, and it looked like there was a kryptonite around it. So it might be a Superman hideout place, wherever that is, Antarctica, right? Right? Wasn't it the Antarctica, North Pole or Antarctica, where he had all of his kryptonite stashed and hidden, right? So they are going to release some new levels in the game. And it'll be fun to see how that goes, you know, playing in Gotham City instead of Metropolis. And then to go to that icy level, which I assume it's a kryptonite Superman hideout place in Antarctica. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes, you know, next month with the release of DLCs. As long as they fix the bugs and the performance, I think people gonna, you know, slowly kind of start coming back once the performance is fixed, once everything's running smooth, once the bugs are eliminated, no more bugs. You might see people coming back. Hey, look, you know, I already have the game. Why not come back? You know, they fixed the performance, they fixed the bugs. Let's go back. Let's start playing this, right? Because there's a lot of DC fans out there, clearly, and most likely they'll come back. You know, I assume if everything goes smooth. You know, but if they really want people to come back, the best way for them to do that is put this game on the Game Pass and PlayStation Plus, and you'll see the numbers spike, and then lower the price on the Steam to $40, and you'll see the price. You'll see the people coming back. So they have an opportunity to turn things around, and that's why I'm saying this. If developers are watching this, I don't know. You never know who's watching your videos. See, that's the thing about putting stuff on the internet, putting stuff on YouTube. You never really know truly who's watching this, right? Could be anybody. So I'm just assuming maybe somebody who's working at the Rocksteady or is a senior developer, producer, and maybe he's watching this and he's like, maybe this guy makes some good points. Let's have a meeting. Let's have a boards of directors meetings, and let's contact, our team, and let's contact Warner Brothers, and let's see what we can do. That's how things are being done. That's how the deals are being done. That's how you negotiate certain things, is by putting the feedback out there, and then they start thinking about it like, that's not such a bad idea. Let's give it a try, right? So that's why I'm saying this, in case they happen to see this video or this live stream. There, I'm starting to sound like Keanu Reeves right away. But it's a fake Keanu that I am. I think stuff that I say here could really help them bring this game back, and yeah, why not? Give it a try. Try these different things. See if it works. I mean, what else do you have to lose other than keep trying, right? So might as well just keep on trying. What's funny thing is, people have been asking me about the John Wick Returns, and it's so hilarious and laughable. I'm starting to let some people know. I'm starting to give them my photos and how I look like, and my face and everything, because I've been John Wick Returns on a Meta Horizon world for Jesus Christ, 3 months now, 3 months, and I never broke the character. I only broke a character maybe once or twice for certain people that I know, like a certain friends, certain someone. But I tried staying character, and it is ridiculous as to how many people are really like just crazy about that character and what I'm doing there. It's really took me by surprise. I know some of you guys don't know this. For those of you who follow me on YouTube, that's because I didn't tell you. That's because I didn't talk about it. But I find it very very surprising. When people ask me, how did I create that avatar, that character? It took me a while. I spent like the entire day, dude, like trying to figure out which sculpture of face matches the Keanu's face, right? Because Keanu's face is not wide, it's not round, it's kind of like vertically. I don't want to say it looked like an egg, but it's kind of vertically diamond shaped, if you will, sculptured. And then the hair and his eyes and all the nose and all that. So it took me a while to get that face, to get that avatar. People have been trying to copy that avatar and they failed. Guys, it took me a long time to get that avatar. It was, believe me, just the beard alone and the sideburns and all that. Because the thing with the avatars in Horizon World, they're assets. It's not like you can scan your face or scan somebody else's face. It's not like you can sculpture it yourself manually. It's basically you're going with the presets of various different assets of different faces, and it takes a while to get those faces to match Keanu and John Wick and the way he looks. So it took me a while to create that character. But look, I'm having fun. People ask me about the Horizon Worlds. Look, man, I go in there to have fun, man. I go in there to for the same reason I do this, to entertain. You know, it's entertainment. You know, we're in the business of entertainment. You know, YouTube is what? Entertainment. Yes, we have serious talks. We talk about the video games. We talk about certain, you know, uh, subjects surrounding the video game industry and the movie industry, right? And we talk about those subjects. But what I try mainly to do is I try mainly to entertain. You know, the entertainment is something people look forward to escape whatever it is that they're going through in their life, whatever that is. I'm sure everybody's going through something in their life, some sort of anxiety, drama, pressure, uncertainty of the future, and you know, am I going to have my job? I'm going to lose my job. How am I going to support my family? How am I going to pay my mortgage, etc., etc.? There's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure and a lot of stress, and people try to escape that. And I think that's what I try to do, even here on YouTube. And that's what I've been doing, I think, for past 10 years. I've been trying to entertain people for 10 years. I hope that I did. And that's what I've been doing in the past 3 months on a Horizon World, on Meta Horizon World. It's try to entertain people, try to keep them entertained, and um, I'm glad that they're enjoying it. You know, if I can make people happy, if they can be happy, if they're having a good time, then that's great, man. That's all that matters, man. You know, that's the greatest lottery ticket to me, is to see other people having a good time. If you're not having a good time, then I guess what am I doing there, right? Then I'm not really contributing nothing. Then I'm just being some kind of a jerk off walking around, right, in an avatar. So I think you have to contribute. You know, if you're gonna be, you know, trying to make people feel good, or trying to make people forget about what they're going through in their real life, I think you have to consider, what can I do to contribute? You know, what can I do to make people feel better? What can I do to keep them entertained, to keep them laughing? And then you have to kind of improvise on the go. People ask me, do I have any plans? I have no plans, man. Everything I do, it's on the go. Everything that I do is just improvisation on the go. A lot of people try to plan certain things. They try to script certain things. They try to write certain things. And then it becomes generic. When you are writing something and you're memorizing it and you're trying to memorize it, then it becomes generic. There's no soul. It's almost like a robot. And that's why it doesn't work. It works when you do it on the go and you improvise it, and then you feel it. Others can feel it. And that's what's called improvisation on the go. That's not easy to do either. That's pretty hard to do as well. But I think that's the best way to approach method acting, changing your character, to do it on the go, you know, instead of just trying to memorize the lines, you know what I mean? Because when you try to memorize the lines, and it becomes generic. It becomes very generic, and people can feel it. Oh, it's very generic. So, anyway, just wanted to kind of bring that up briefly about some of you might see me there, the Horizon Worlds. Some of you may not, but I'm sure if you go to Horizon Worlds, you'll hear people talk about John Wick quite a lot. Quite a lot, yeah. I'm telling you, it's fun. It's fun, man. It's fun. It is kind of weird. It's kind of crazy, you know, that I'm getting so much attention there. You know, but it's fun. It's fun. I mean, I'm having a good time, you know, and they're having a good time. And as long as they're having a good time, I'll keep on entertaining them and giving them a good time. When they get tired of me, when they get bored of me, then I'll just, you know, take off my John Wick hat and walk away. Yeah. Anyway, let's continue. Let's do this mission. I want to do this mission right here. No, it's Monday, dude. Hmm. That's funny, dude. I see something here, but I don't see it. Like something red. The hell is that? Did I fell from the bed and hurt myself? Jesus Christ. I might have. Did I get in a fight in my dream? Dude, I might have fell from the bed. I don't know, dude. I don't remember. Um, yeah. Anyway. No, it happened to me. Sometimes I fell from the bed. I have these like weird dreams, and sometimes I find myself on the floor, dude. Yeah, I'm not kidding, dude. Like sometimes I'll have these dreams, and like I'll end up on the floor. Like what the hell? You know, why am I on the floor? And like I'll have these bruises and stuff. It's weird. Anyway. I don't even know why I'm telling you this, but anyway. Some things I can't explain. Look, man, there's so much in this life. I can't explain it. And here, like somebody's calling me right now. I can't even explain this either. All right. Sorry about that. But that's weird. It's gone. No, it's still there. All right, let's do this.
Going after the lantern. Well, worst ways to die on a Thursday. Wait, it is Thursday, right?
No, dude, it's Monday.
Your cowardice makes you unworthy, Terrans. Deadshot, you showed a strong paternal instinct with Ivy.
Just brought a rubber chicken to a knife fight. Let's scram!
How about it? A little green mate for your sprawl while you're out doing the killing.
One, don't talk about my daughter.
I get in talking good? Yeah, me neither.
How do we
Chance to take Harkness.
how do we defeat this guy? I mean,
One by one, you will all fall to Brainiac.
You're a disgrace. Colonel Flag, note that down. D-I-S-G-R-A-C-E.
What's the limit?
Equal risks, the city best. Take Viking like eternal rest.
to kill your ass, Lantern. Move, squad.
Can't underestimate the Terran's resourcefulness.
how do we destroy
Who
this?
else nearly crapped themselves when Waller went off? Wait, I mean, did anyone nearly crap themselves?
Try Kale. Get that roughage.
This is embarrassing enough without your fitness talk. Can't a bloke get some alien equipment apart?
Release the conflagration, Deadshot. Firing on clear.
Gotta be quick! You are a bloody ninja digger!
Boomerangs as melee weapons. Harkness has one skill.
Guess I'm helping Boomer with his target.
Luther has broken cover. Report any sightings so capture teams can be deployed to your location. He's no fighter, but his access to advanced technology makes him a threat. And your target.
Looks like your support crew have missions available, Task Force X.
Dark Side is still here. So am I to argue. Come on, gear. Snap out of it.
How would you like for me to change your mind today, Miss Quinn?
I don't want to just play as a boomerang. I want to, switch a little bit to Harley Quinn.
Don't throw that out! Hand it over!
Don't worry, Miss Quinn. How would you like for me to change your mind today, Miss Quinn? Don't.
Not to toot my own horn, guys, but I saved our behinds from Waller back in the lab.
Oh, cheers, Hal. You want a medal?
Patches, patches, I can't get enough. Lay down fire! Refill!
I'm the eye of the sky. I'm jumping this one.
Fucking quit for elimination.
Deadshot! We bodied that guy!
Here studying her crystal ball. The city's missing.
Don't sweat it, Boomer. I'm on your target.
Selecting new target.
Whoop!
Suppressing fire initiated.
Reloading! Oh, come on!
Waller always plans 2 steps ahead.
Maybe.
Let's do this mission.
The boys were working on some ordnance that packs more oomph than those pop guns you're packing.
I'm not ready for this one. This one's too,
Spore strife. Save their skins, and it's better guns for you lot.
I'm feeling this mission. Let me work.
I'm not ready for this one. This one's way high up, leveled up. We're not ready for this, We're not ready to take on the Green Lantern. But we can go do some stuff for Pigwin.
this joke specifically for Arkham?
It's never come to mind as a naturally funny actor.
But I want to swing again.
Assessing a new
Always showtime.
Can we patch this affliction thing? I got a lot of allergies.
How is your ass so sickly? Isn't everything in Australia done?
That's spiders and jellyfish and shit, mate. These guys look like ice cream melting on a street.
What's the matter? Drunk
Scare
too?
you off of my challenges for good. Come on. Let me make it up to you.
Here is my punchline, Harley Quinn.
Refill!
Some of those soldiers Ivy was messing with are far away from death.
Yeah, it's good to see her.
Give it up for Shooter Man and his killer friends.
It's an ugly job, and mostly you're gonna be the ones doing it.
I know what you're thinking. Carl probably doesn't want to talk about her only real friend, who she thought was dead, coming back as a kid, who barely recognizes her.
Actually,
Boomer, this is a teachable moment.
It's okay. I was gonna say, you're right. I don't want to talk about it. Life's full of painful surprises, like, let innocent goons die or help Penguin. Choices, choices. They're around here somewhere, gang. Drone, work with me here?
Anyone get the names of those Argus mooks? I want to keep track of who owes me.
yeah, right. Those guys don't have names. It's soon to be dead guy number 1 and soon to be dead guy number 2.
Cobblepot's eager to see what we can extract from those Terminats. But don't let them get hands-on with you, or I will terminate you.
My boys are out there in trouble.
Let's do it.
Your gang used to run half of the shakedowns in Gotham, and now they need an escort?
Different times, Deadshot. These days you're lucky if they know which hole the bullets go into and which one they come out of. Oh, right, flashing the crook signal. Let's have a look for the boys, eh? Probably some still out there. New target in sight.
Drone ain't pulling my weight!
I'm above these creeps' pay grade. Honestly, it's in the name. Focusing on Quinn.
Count me in on your target, Sharky.
I slap boomerang. Not fast enough, Quinn.
Please prepare for integral tisk. Can't
Oh,
risk
no!
fighters from some alien bleeders. What a waste.
I'm gonna need a boomerang for this one, though. Harley Quinn just doesn't have the enough stamina to endure.
In Baker Line, render's choice, and there resides the people's voice.
Hey, Sharky, what's the people... What?
Let's go, boomerang. Let's get this done. Come on.
I asked Shark.
All right. Here! This is where Pengo's goons are supposed to be holed up.
Let's take care of this, huh? Let's go.
See what you can do with those Terminauts to turn them around on Brainiac. Keep trying until something sticks.
My boys are out there in trouble.
Your gang used to run half of the shakedowns in Gotham, and now they need an escort?
Different times, Deadshot. These days you're lucky if they know which hole the bullets go into and which one they come out of. Oh, right, flashing the crook signal. Let's crank the scanner and see who shows up, shall we?
These flash-ass moves and no bugger to use them on. Riddler's the worst. Am I right, guys? Guys?
Hell yeah.
But Harkness's boomerangs are deadly.
Oh, you got team hit.
Got an employee over there. Not for much longer the way the aliens are going.
I do my own air support.
Focusing on boomerang.
Later. Better kill these assholes first. Get there, they get bullet.
Harkness is using the speed forces.
What's the big idea? You can count on me, Penguin.
Most of the boats are lost in here, but I know some's missing. Think of every hand of theirs as a gun in yours.
Filling the gun. Oh, sure, take your time. I can't feel my bloody legs.
No target in sight.
Honestly, it's in the name.
Blasting dead shot now. Deadshot is the current target.
This mission is hard, I gotta tell you. But I also feel like my bots in this game are not really doing much of an effort, to be honest. I also feel that my three other bots, which are Harley Quinn and Deadshot and King Shark, I feel like they're not putting too much of an effort. I feel like I got to do everything myself, you know. You know what I mean? So, and this is why this game it's really meant to be played with other people, you know. Jump in with a bunch of other people, like 3 people. You can team up to 3 friends. They can come and join you. I have to give a negative to this game in terms of the AI on these bots. These bots are really not that good. They're not really doing much of anything. You know, I gotta do a majority of the work here. As you can see, I gotta like work my ass off to kill the enemy, while the bots, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're just like walking around like fucking idiots. So like, what's with that? You know, get these bots to be a little bit more smarter and a little bit more aggressive and a little bit more better. Because they're not really helping much. Because if you watch this live stream, I had to do everything in the past 30 minutes. Like I had to work my ass off to rescue those guys and bring them to the truck. I have to do everything, you know. So if you're gonna play this game solo, it's gonna suck. But if you're gonna play this game with friends, with 3 other friends, then I think you will enjoy this game. You know what? Let me try it. Honestly, let me see. Let me do some matchmaking. Let's see. Let me do some matchmaking and let's see. Yeah, and I have no friends playing this, so not much gonna happen here. Let me do a matchmaking. Let me see if someone's gonna come in and join me and play with me, because I gotta be honest, and I don't mean to sound like some kind of an annoying, you know, negative nanny, but it's the bots. As you can see, these bots right here, they suck. Like they don't really do much of anything. They don't do jack shit. I have to do freaking everything in the game. They're not really helping much. So, and I don't know if this was done on purpose, if they made these bots really to be so shitty and not do much of anything. The only thing they do is revive you like 3 times and that's it. I think this game it's really meant to be played with your friends, up to 4 players, including yourself. So that'll be an additional 3 other players, 3 other friends that can join you. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to hop on the server and to see what it's like to play with other people, you know, to see if there's anybody online playing. Because, man, these bots, they suck. I'm sorry, but they really suck, dude. And you can see it when you watch this live stream, when you watch me kick ass. They're not doing jack shit. I'm like doing everything. So let's see. Because when you play with other people and they're really good, then you got a much better chance, of course, succeeding. Same thing with the Hell Divers too. You know, you have a better chance of succeeding when you play with other people. But yeah, these bots, they suck. They suck. They suck so badly. They're terrible. You might as well not even have them. Might as well just be choose one character and that's it, because they're not doing jack shit. Anyway, now let me see if I can play with someone else. Let's do open to public. Let's go. Crossplay. Yes, start matchmaking. Let's do it. See if I can find somebody. So now we're jumping onto servers. Let's see how that is. Because you're supposed to play this game with other people. I think that was the whole idea, not to play with the bots. And I think they purposely made the bots just be whatever, ridiculous. I know you're supposed to switch between the characters, but dude, that's hard to do when you solo. You know, because you have to level up each character, and that takes time. That's why playing this game solo, it's not really recommended. I would not recommend that you play this game solo. It's gonna suck, dude. And these relentless enemies, and there's only so much you can do. Your connection to the host has been lost due to possible bandwidth issues. So the servers are not working. Look, at least they fixed the performance. All right, so there's a silver lining here. At least they fixed the performance. So the performance in the game is good. At least that's fixed. Yeah, the servers are not working, guys. And I don't have any friends that I can invite to play this game because they don't have this game. My friends don't own this game. So that's another thing you have to keep in mind. Do your friends have this game? If your friends don't have this game and they're not playing it, well then, don't even bother. You know, that's another thing you need to consider. But here's the positive. So here's the positive. The positive is this. They the positive is this. They fixed the performance. Okay? The performance has been an issue in the past couple of days. And if you watch my live streams, you see that the performance was the biggest issue. So they fixed the performance. Now it runs pretty good on the medium settings with the ray tracing off and all the other filters off. You have to turn off the ray tracing. There's no any way around that. If you wanna hit 60 FPS and keep that constant 60 FPS. So performance has been fixed. So that's good. That's good. That's positive. Another positive is the bug. So far, I haven't encountered a bug where it gets stuck on a progression. It hasn't happened yet, so it looks like they might have fixed that. So, as of me doing this live stream today, which is what, the 26th of February, it seems as if they have fixed a couple of things. Performance optimization on the PC and the bug of you getting stuck before leveling up has been fixed. So there's two things they fixed, and that's good. That's good. That's a positive progression. That means that they're working on it. They're fixing it up. And now it's more enjoyable. Now that I have this performance, now that I can have a smooth ride while I'm playing this game. That's good. You know, and the fact that there's no bug, I'm not gonna get stuck. I don't have to restart the game all over again. So that's good. So at least we got to give them a credit for at least listening and trying. And I know it's been a month. It's kind of maybe a little bit too late now. Some people probably moved on to Helldivers 2 and other things. But I applaud Rocksteady for not giving up, fixing the bugs, fixing the performance optimization on the PC, and now it's more fun. Now I'm having fun. You know what I mean? It's just I need some friends to play with me. You know, but I don't have any of my friends playing this, so you know. And that's the question before I leave that I want to leave on here is so what's going to happen with this game? You know, where's it going to go? I don't want to see studios fail. I don't want to see a video game fail and be canceled. But like I said yesterday, and like I said earlier today before I started the live stream, it's a learning lesson, you know. A lesson can be learned here on what not to do and what to do next time you make a video game, right? All of this could have been avoided, honestly. It could have been avoided. They could have tested everything. They could have prepared. And this goes for not just for Rocksteady, for many other video games out there. Test your game, dude. Put on the open beta. Prepare. Get ready. You got plenty of time to get the data, to look at the specs of what people are using in terms of their PCs. You got plenty of opportunity to collect all the data and build better servers and get everything ready. And unfortunately, they didn't do that. They spent most of their resources and time making these silly campaign trailers, hiring these actors, right? And making these trailer videos, right? As if it's some kind of a movie, right? And they've been trying to get people excited and to pre-order and spend $100, $70. And that's where they made a mistake. You know, clearly that's why the mistake was made. They should have focused on testing, open beta, the entire year of 2023. They could have done open beta, collect all the data, and get everything ready. As far as the game, I take it for what it is. It's Suicide Squad. It's not a Batman game. All right? So you're not going to play as Batman. It's a Suicide Squad. Even though Batman's in it, and it's an evil Batman. But you have to accept this game for what it is. It's not a Batman game. It's a Suicide Squad game. You know. So I look at it for what it is. I appreciate this game for what it is. Do I have fun? Yeah, man, I have fun. If I didn't have fun, I wouldn't be playing it. I have fun. It's just, it would be more fun if I was playing with friends. It's a little bit frustrating to play this game by yourself because you constantly have to level up before you take on next missions. I know you can change the difficulty, but I don't want to do that because I want to take on these difficult missions and these difficult contracts so I can level up even further. But yeah, I'm having fun, you know. And the good news today is that they fixed the performance. It's much better now. There's no bug, and now I can have a good time. The only thing I need right now, I need to find friends that they can play with me. this game, because I think playing this game with friends, it's more fun. Like when you look at Angry Joe and he plays with his friends, even though they're in the same room, you know, they're sharing the same house, they're in the same room, and he's playing with his other two friends, and it's more fun. You know, playing this game with friends, it's more fun, obviously. Playing it solo, you can rely on these bots. They're not gonna do much, clearly, as you saw that earlier. So you're gonna have to kind of like level up, and grind it and grind it and grind it. But that's okay. I mean, that's the challenge, is to grind it, and I like that it's challenging, because that keeps you coming back to see what you can do after you level up, right? So I still give this game a solid 7, which is a good score. Solid 7 is a good score. But sadly, it didn't live up to its expectations because of all of those things that I earlier mentioned. It didn't live up to its expectations. And it is sad that it didn't. But hey, we'll see what happens. I don't want to see this game not be in service. I do want to see this game in service. I do want to see what they're going to do on the next seasons, what they're going to bring. Are they going to allow us to play as Batman or Superman, or are they going to bring, you know, I heard about the Gotham. So they're bringing a Gotham map. So if they're going to bring Gotham map, they're going to bring Joker. Maybe they'll bring Batman. Maybe they'll bring Superman. Maybe they'll bring Bane and other characters and Wonder Woman. Who knows what they're going to do. You know, we'll see what happens. You know, but to be honest, and I said this yesterday, I don't want to see this game go away and turn out to be like a Arkham Knights. I do want to see this game, you know, move forward, and to see how is it going to evolve with a service. But let's be honest, that's just my wishful thinking. We have to be realistic here. When you look at what's going on right now with this game, when you look at what Warner Brothers Discovery it's saying, when you look at Rocksteady and you know where they're at right now with this game, let's just be honest. Let's just cut the BS and let's just get to the truth. The game has failed. Clearly, the game has failed, and you know, I don't know how else to say it other than it has failed. But just because it has failed doesn't mean I want to see this game canceled. And that's what I don't understand about some people. Like, why do you want to see this game canceled? Give opportunity to Rocksteady to bring some new stuff throughout the seasons. Maybe they'll let us play as Batman. Maybe they'll let us swing around as Batman in Gotham City. And you can fight Superman, or you can have, you know, Batman versus Joker, or whatever. Batman versus Ra's al Ghul, or Ra's al Ghul's daughter, or whatever. So let's see what happens, dude. But don't just cancel out these games. Same thing happened with The Order 1886. The Order 1886 was a great game. A great new IP in 2015 that came out for PlayStation 4. But it got canceled because it was a short game. Only like, what, 7 hours? 5 hours? Something like that. You can finish the game within 5 hours or 7 hours, depending how fast you go through it. It was a great game. But it got canceled because people didn't like it, that it was too short. So I really despise the whole cancel culture, and it's really it's like a cancer poison. Honestly, cancer. I look at, well, cancel really fits in, no pun intended, as a cancer. Cancer, it's like a cancel. Why you want to cancel something just because you don't like? Don't screw it up for everybody else. If you don't like it, hey, then don't play it, dude. Then do something else. But don't screw it up for everybody else out there. Don't screw it up for me. If you don't like this game, hey, dude, I understand. It's not your cup of tea. Go do something else. But don't cancel it for everybody else, man. See, that's the issue and problem with the cancel culture. You know, if they don't like specific somebody, or if they don't like a certain game, they want to cancel it. If you don't like it, don't play it. Do something else. There's plenty of other things you can play, plenty of other things you can do. But don't cancel it for everybody else. But here's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that that's exactly what's going to happen to this game. It's going to get canceled, and the Rocksteady is not going to really put much effort in it. Warner Brothers is not going to put much effort in it, and the service, it's going to be offline, and this game's going to be, you know, short-lived, maybe on a Game Pass and PlayStation Plus for a little while, and after that, that's it. I hope I'm wrong, because I don't want to see this game fail. I hope I'm wrong, but looking at the way things are right now, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. But I hope I'm wrong. I hope that Rocksteady can come back and surprise us with the new maps of Gotham City, and that other map that I speculate looks like a Superman hideout, where he keeps his kryptonite in the Antarctica. I hope that these new maps and the new characters and throughout the new seasons, Rocksteady will prove us wrong, and maybe they'll bring it to Game Pass and PlayStation Plus, and more people will be able to have access to it. Maybe they'll cut the price down to $40 on PC, Steam, and more people will have access to it, and more people are going to join and play this. And then maybe they can keep a lifespan of this game to continue on. So I hope I'm wrong. We'll see what happens. We'll just have to wait and see. But the good news today is this. This is my part 3. Part 3. The good news is this. They have listened and they fixed the performance issue that I had yesterday and the day before yesterday. And they also fixed the bug. So kudos to Rocksteady for at least listening to people's feedback and complaint. So that's the good news. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching this live stream. It's a short one. It's a 2 hours. Well, 2 hours and a half. But what am I gonna do tomorrow? I don't know. If I'm gonna play this, I might play more of this. We'll see. I might play more of this. I do have some interest in Banisher. I've been looking forward to playing a little bit of Banisher, but we'll see. You know, I have to look at my schedule. Honestly, guys, you know, I have to look at my schedule to see how I can do this, when I can do this. So I don't want to make any promises, but if you see me, you see me. You know, let's just put it that way. If I'm on live, then I'm live. Then you'll see me. Am I going to do more of this? Probably I'll do more of this, of course. I want to finish this. I want to play this. And I want to see where it goes. I'm also looking forward to playing Banisher. I want to do that. I'm very interested in the Banisher game. Because there's a really cool story, man. Really great story. And I love games that are great stories. So what else I'm looking forward to? Well, we're moving into a March. March, it's going to be a pretty good month for video games, because we have 2 awesome games coming out. One is by Team Ninja, PlayStation 5 exclusive. It's called Rise of Ronin. And Rise of Ronin, it's something I'm really stoked and excited about, because Team Ninja has never created a game like this ever before. It's brand new for them, and they are excited as much as we are excited. Hopefully the game is great. Hopefully everything, it's what I expected it to be. You know, expectations, it's good to be excited, but you always have to keep your expectations at like a balanced level, you know, because if you don't, then you'll set yourself up for disappointment. So it's good to keep the excitement level at the balanced level, not get too excited. So I'm excited to play Rise of Ronin, and that's gonna be my number one priority is to play Rise of Ronin on my PlayStation 5, and to really dive into the game and really get into it. And there's another game, Dragon's Dogma 2. That's another game that I'm really excited about coming out. The only problem is both Rise of Ronin and Dragon's Dogma 2 are being released on the same date, March 22nd. So what does that mean? That means I'll have to make a choice. I can't play both games at the same time. Sure, I can switch back and forth, and I'm probably thinking about doing that. But I really want to focus first and foremost on Rise of Ronin because it's a new IP. It's a brand new game from Team Ninja, open world, has a multiplayer as well. It's an optional for multiplayer, but it's a open world sandbox game. And I'm really excited to see what Team Ninja did with the samurais. I love samurai culture. I love Japanese culture. So for me, this is like a dream come true. So I want to focus on playing Rise of Ronin when it comes out. So that's what you're going to see me do on March 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th, throughout the end of the month of March. That'll be my main focus, right? For about like maybe 7 days, I'm gonna spend like 7 days playing Rise of Ronin and kind of dive deep into it, 12 hours a day, and put a lot of hours into it. And after 7 days, which is 1 week, I'll have a pretty good understanding on what Rise of Ronin it's all about. And then after that, beginning of April, I can dive into Dragon's Dogma 2 and start playing a little bit of Dragon's Dogma 2 and get into that for about 7 days and then come back again to Rise of Ronin and also revisit this game, obviously. Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, and see what's going on there. And there's also, obviously, Tekken 8 Arcade, which some of you have been really waiting for me to jump into Tekken 8 Arcade, and also to jump into Tekken 8 ranked multiplayer matches. We'll see. I might do it tomorrow, or maybe this weekend when people are having day offs, on Saturday and Sunday, especially on Saturday, or Friday night or Saturday, Sunday, when people are off, and then we can jump into ranked mode and start doing some multiplayer ranked mode matches. So stay tuned. It's already shaping up to be a pretty good year for video games. We already got a lot of games already. We are like 2 months into this year, and we already have some good games that came out already. So thank you for watching. Thank you for being here with me. 2.5 hours. It's Monday. Can you believe it? It's almost March. Almost March, man. We're almost into spring. I mean, time flies by. Here we are, 2024, man. 2024. 2024. And we're already in March. Also, before I go, I'm also excited about NCAA. It's coming back. College football. It's coming back. Probably in July. I'm guessing like beginning of July, we might see NCAA. Or mid-July, around there somewhere, like July 15th, around there somewhere, we might see NCAA come in, and I can't wait to play it. I love college football, so it's gonna be awesome to play in the NCAA, which is the EA Sports NCAA, right? FSU versus Crimson Tide, Alabama, right? Ohio State. It looked kind of cool to jump into college football and start playing college football. So I'm also excited about that. So thank you, EA Sports. Finally, I would also love to see EA Sports bring back NASCAR Thunder. That would be another thing I would like to see. If they can do that, that'd be great. So we also have Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 coming out this year. So there's a lot of games coming out, man. We got Indiana Jones. We got Hellblade 2. Pretty interesting year for video gaming. So and also the release of PlayStation 5 Pro. And I'm pretty sure we're going to hear the announcement of the PlayStation 5 Pro pretty soon. Probably on a state of play. Maybe by the end of March, beginning of April. I think probably beginning of April, like mid-April, like April 15th. Around there somewhere, April 15th, I think you might see a state of play. And the announcements, and they're going to show you how a PlayStation 5 Pro looks, and the official release date and pre-orders for PlayStation 5 Pro. I'm probably guessing sometime in September you might see a PlayStation 5 Pro this year. And also another great news is that the PlayStation VR 2 will have the accessibility to go to your PC. It will be compatible with the PC. So that's another great news for Sony, that you will be able to use your PlayStation VR 2 with your PC. So don't sell your PlayStation VR 2. Don't get rid of your PSVR 2. Keep your PlayStation VR 2. Not only can you play your PlayStation VR 2 games on your PlayStation 5 and use the cinema mode on the PlayStation VR 2 on the PS5, but now you're going to be able to use it on your PC and enjoy the accolades that the PlayStation VR 2 has while using the PC, Steam VR. So it's going to be awesome. And then PlayStation 5 Pro also will give a much better enhancements on the PlayStation VR 2 games, meaning that your PlayStation VR 2 games will run even better, will run even higher resolution and much smoother and faster once you connect it to your PlayStation 5 Pro. So a lot of interesting things happening for Sony this year. So interesting year, 2024. It's a very interesting year, but also a very exciting year, So I like that. I like the uncertainty. I like that we don't know exactly how everything's gonna work out, but that's what makes it so exciting. That's what makes it so exciting. So I think 2024 is going to be a very exciting year for video games, especially for Sony and even for Xbox. And we'll see how it goes, right? And 2025, obviously, it's the big one. We got Grand Theft Auto 6. I don't know if... listen, I don't think... look, there's no competition, guys. Whatever game comes out in 2025, they cannot compete with Grand Theft Auto 6. There's simply no competition against the big behemoth that is GTA 6. You know that everyone's going to be playing GTA 6 2025. So whatever other games comes out, people might play it on the sidelines here and there a little bit, but their main focus is going to be Grand Theft Auto 6, right? And I think they'll probably release Grand Theft Auto 6 in September. Yeah, once they release that game next year in September, forget it. Whatever comes out after that doesn't stand a chance. I don't care what it is. It's not going to stand a chance against the behemoth that's Grand Theft Auto 6. The Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to it's gonna break. It's gonna set the record history. Really, it's gonna go into Guinness records. It's gonna break all kinds of like record sales in gaming history. It's just gonna be. They'll talk about it on a CNN, on the Fox News, on NBC, CBS, on the Bloomberg News, and I mean, you name it. Whatever station out there, news station, they'll talk about it. The behemoth that the GTA 6 is, and so yeah, the 2025 is the year of GTA 6. Everything else that comes out during that year in 2025 will not stand a chance. Zero chance. So, yeah, so GTA 6 2025, it's the year of GTA 6. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this live stream. And I will see you tomorrow. Sayonara. Sayonara.